Hey guys, it is 7 p.m. and I want to just take you with me on my routine every 12 hours. Every 12 hours. 7 in the morning, 7 at night. I come out here. I turn on these bright lights. In the morning, I don't have to turn them on because it is already light outside. All of my baby goats went to their new homes. I have this Instant Pot insert because it fits perfectly underneath my goats that I milk my goats into. I have this ball jar. It does look dirty. It's not dirty, but it was in the refrigerator. I dumped the milk out into a bottle that I got this morning from my goats, and then I fed those bottle babies that I have. I still have those bottle babies, but the goats that were born here sold. So I decided to sell that girl that I was going to keep, so I no longer have any of the 3 babies that were born here. And then I have this blender container. I use it sometimes, but my coffee filter that I use to strain out the milk that I get fits perfectly over this, and I usually get about 14 ounces per goat per milking. So I'm getting maybe like 30 to 32 ounces in the morning and 30 to 32 ounces in the evening. But I'm going to go over here and open this. This is just an old cooler that I use for my feed. I take out some handfuls, put it into this feeder here on my milking stand. I usually have a bowl, but I don't have the bowl in here right now. And then I just come over here and open this fence, which is a pain. There we go. No, that's the weather I just got. Back up, boy. Come on, girl. Alright, there's nah. My gate latch doesn't really work. Somebody trying to pull the door back open. So I have to put that board there, and now she's up here, she's eating. These goats are like so good with this routine. She has a great udder. This doe has very nice teats, and the orifice in her teats is pretty big, so she milks out within like 2 to 3 minutes. Her sister has very nice udder, but she has smaller teats with smaller orifices. So the orifice is basically the hole in the teat where the milk comes from. So the orifice in her teats are smaller, and she has smaller teats. So it's a little bit harder to milk her, and it takes a little bit longer, but I'm going to go ahead and get this girl done. So I want to show you, if you've never milked a goat before, basically you take the thumb and the pointer finger and you pinch them together, and then you use your other fingers to squeeze, and then the milk comes down. If you don't pinch your fingers together, the milk goes back up into the udder. But if you pinch off, she's going to act up. If you pinch off the teat like this, and then you squeeze, and that is how you milk a goat. So I just take the milk that I get, pour it into this filter. And I've got 14 ounces. Now I'm just gonna take her off the stand and put her back, and the other one will come out on her own. So here's the other girl, and she has a great udder, but her teats are smaller. They're still not horrible. They're just not as big as her sister's. But she did have twins. Her sister had a single buckling. Her sister, that was her second kidding, her second freshening. So both times she had a single boy. This goat's first time having babies, first time milking her, and she had twins, a boy and a girl. So she did really good. I'm really happy with her udder. This is her first time. I'm really hoping that next time her sister, the one I just milked, will have 2, or at least a girl, last time she had babies last year, the other doe, I did not really milk her out a whole lot. I didn't have a milking stand, and she was a pain to milk. But this year she's doing great, and this one right here, it's her first time that she's been milked, and she's doing wonderful. I don't really have to hold her feet back so they don't kick me. That doe did just step forward, and I caught her foot. She usually doesn't move at all while I milk her. I've never had them knock over the milk pail or anything like that, so it hasn't been an issue. So I milk into this, pour it into here, and then once it's poured into here and I measure it, it's about 14 ounces. I don't have to measure it because I know about what they're making, but thanks to this blender cup, I know how much they're making, and then I put it into here, and then I just put this over it and close it up and put it in the refrigerator. But the babies are actually ready to eat, so once I get in the house, this will go straight into a bottle because it'll still be a little bit warm. It won't be as cold as being in that fridge, but it is like 40 something degrees out here, so it's not gonna be like as warm as it could be, but they don't have to have really warm milk. So I just got done milking her, and she does make just over 14 usually, so that's probably like 16 ounces. And this one milking right here will feed those babies one of their feedings. They're getting about 8 ounces 4 times a day. They are 9 and 9.5 pounds, so they are pretty big. And then I just dump this into here, and you can see it's kind of steaming. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I can see it. It's kind of steaming because it is cold out here, and the milk is very warm. But that was a pretty good milking, about average though. Since this mama, I haven't been milking her for very long. I pulled the baby off of her Thursday, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and I just started milking her. The baby that she had, the boy, I think went to his home, I believe it was Tuesday of last week, so not quite a week ago. That's whenever I started milking her, and then Thursday I pulled that doe off of her and started milking her full time. So her body's getting used to it, and as you can see, they are both making pretty good milk. I do have another doe due in February and another due hopefully in March, and then unfortunately, these does are bred back already because I wasn't now able to get a buck apron in time to have the buck where he wasn't able to breed. But I am feeding them well, and they aren't underweight. You can see that she's now getting uncomfortable because she no longer has any feed. I did have to stop in the middle of milking her and give her more feed because she eats so much faster than her sister. But yeah, are you done, girl? She's like, come on, Ma, it's time to go. Stop talking. But this is my update. This is what I've been doing lately. This is why I haven't been posting a whole lot. It is hard milking goats twice a day and feeding babies 4 times a day. I'm on a very tight schedule, and it's hard to work anything around that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Y'all be blessed. Bye.